ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Nick Foles.
It's crazy to be in this moment, looking at this camera, officially announcing my retirement from the NFL. From the first day I was born, my dad put a football in my hand. He must have known something, because that became a dream of mine since I've been a kid, to play in the NFL, and I will be forever grateful for that. It's been such a special privilege to play for Philadelphia, St. Louis, Kansas City, Jacksonville, Chicago, and Indianapolis. To the fans of the NFL around the world, thank you for making the game so special. Y'all are the ones that bring the energy in the stadiums. Thank you. Specifically, thank you to the Philadelphia Eagles fans. Thank you for all your support from 2012 when I was drafted to 2017 when I came back. You truly made playing in Philadelphia the most special experience in my football career.
This right here for the G's and the OGs, but you already know what to do. But if you're new to this channel and you like content like this, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to like, I need you to comment, I need you to subscribe, I need you to share this, I need you to hit that notification bell so we always up to date. Look, man, check this out. We're gonna start this one off with talking about our guy, Nick Foles. Super Bowl champion quarterback Nick Foles willed the Philadelphia Eagles to the Super Bowl when he took over this team for Carson Wentz. And man, he brought us our first Super Bowl win. Look, and I really appreciate that. And this is why, man, because in a lot of people's lives, they're going to grow up. They're going to love football because football is such a great game. They're going to have their favorite team. You know, and they gonna never watch their team make it to the promised land and actually win it. Some people probably not even gonna watch their team get past the wild card round. You know what I mean? Maybe the divisional round. They never gonna watch it. But guess what, man? Nick Foles and the Philadelphia Eagles, they did it, man. They went and got one. So I know everybody appreciate Nick Foles, you know. And I'm hoping that they retire that jersey, that number 9 jersey, because, man, nobody's ever done that. He was the first to do it. He's going to always go down in history as the first to do it for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. So guess what, man? Salute to you. We appreciate that. But check this out, man. I want to talk about the story between Jalen Hurts and Wink Martindale. Jalen Hurts called Wink before the Tampa game last season. And, you know, he asked him for some tips and some tricks. And then it was, you know, how they blitzed him, basically. And ESPN or Tim McMahon or somebody wrote a report on it. And all of a sudden, it's back in the media. Basically, what that tells me is it's time for football. And we about to get into that. It's time for football. And you know, Jalen Hurts, to me, is a professional. When you need to figure out something that's probably bugging you, you do it, man. You go to any lengths to be the best and figure out, you know, what you don't know. So I don't really care about none of that. I don't, man. I don't care about none of that, to be honest. And this was after the loss, the 27-10 loss to the Giants, you know, in week 18. And then he called the Giants and it didn't work out because we still lost. So it really didn't work out. But at the same time, man, him just going to any lengths to get the information is crazy work. You know what I mean? So look, I don't care though, man, because guess what? It's a new season. That season is behind us. You know, all those losses towards the end of the season is behind us. It's time to focus up on this season. We got preseason, 6:30. You know what I mean? Eagles versus Baltimore Ravens. And it's going to be one of them games because we get to see these young players. Hopefully we get to see the starters. I would love to see the starters. But we get to still see the great information is we get to see the young players that we just picked up, 6:30. Tap in with me and the Eagles Unleashed podcast. The rest of the guys, we're going to have play-by-play. It's going to be fire. We're going to have a lot of fun. Make sure you let me know that you're there. And look, man, we're going to tap in. We're going to tap in for sure because we all been missing football. And with all these crazy things that's going around right now, football is needed so we can talk about something else. Because I'm tired of talking about last season. I'm ready to talk about this season. And I'm ready to see what the Philadelphia Eagles can do on the field. So look, man, the Eagles had a closed walkthrough practice in preparation for tomorrow. The Philadelphia Eagles did show up to Baltimore. It is video proof of that. So look, they're already there. And things is about to pop off. Like I said, I'm still not sure who we're going to see. But hey, it is what it is. We're going to get to see some Eagles flying around. I'll tell you that. Football is back. From now on until February, we got football every week. And we've been waiting. We've been discussing this. We've been talking about it. And look, here it is. We here. But Johnny Wilson, man, he's been running with the ones. We've been talking about that the last few videos. Johnny Wilson is running with the ones. Did Howie Roseman find him a gym? You know, for him to already show up in training camp and now he's being considered, or now he's running with the threes this early with the ones this early in his career. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Because my dog is really showing up and he's showing out, man. He gained the trust. He's gaining the trust of Jalen Hurts. And that's really what you need when you're a receiver. You need to be able to gain the trust from your quarterback. Because when you do that, the ball is coming your way. You know what I mean? So that's amazing news. I can't wait. I'm hoping that we get to see him pause at least most of the game. That's what I'm hoping to see. But also want to talk about, I can talk about it now because it happened. It's not a big deal. Like I said, I don't sit here and act like it's a big deal, but it is something. And we got to talk about that. Jalen Hurts went 158 passes without an interception in camp. He broke the record. Obviously, the record was 157 passes without an interception. Jalen had 158. Congratulations. It's not a big deal. But guess what? It happened. And Jalen Hurts is locked in. That's all I'm really taking away from this is that Jalen Hurts is locked in. And he's about to have an amazing season. And we look, September 6th in San Paulo. You're going to really see what's up, man, because I really got the Philadelphia Eagles going 4 straight wins out the gate, 4 straight wins. So I also want to talk about Isaiah Rodgers and Quinyon Mitchell still taking those first team reps. Isaiah at the second cornerback spot and Quinyon at the slot, which is amazing. Something I've been just trying to get through people's heads for a very long time. And now it has happened. It's not happened yet because on that roster that the Eagles have out now, it says that Avonte Maddox is still the nickel cornerback start, and he the one. But in training camp, the nod has been going to Quinyon Mitchell, and I love to see that. I love to see that our rookies is up here doing their thing. I love to see that. But just looking at it, man, them getting the first team nods, I'm really starting to think that Isaiah Rodgers have locked up that cornerback position, that second one. Nothing has been said yet, but you know, Isaiah Rodgers is really good. Really, really good. And I wouldn't even be opposed to shooting Isaiah Rodgers a contract before the preseason is out. You know, especially if he looks good in preseason and his speed is he got game time speed and he back on his feet and he rolling, I would not mind getting him a contract before the preseason is out. You know what I mean? But let's talk about my dog, man, Slay. Slay has had a great camp. He said that this was one of the hardest camps that he has been a part of, but Slay had an amazing camp. He on record break some records. That's just what it is. Because Slay is really one of those guys. There's a lot of people that say, man, Slay ain't that good, bro, or Slay this, or Slay a diva. Man, Slay one of those guys. You ain't gonna never hear me say, or, Slay did have those issues where, he wasn't tackling well last year, but this whole team wasn't tackling him well, if you want to keep it a stack. This whole team wasn't tackling well. But Slay, man, he had amazing camp. I think that he can have an all-pro season because, look, this might be his last season as a Philadelphia Eagle. As a football player, you never know. But I think that Slay can end his tenure as an Eagle with an all-pro season. And hopefully after that, if he don't go to another team, he just go ahead and retire if he's not going to play football. You know what I mean? But all-pro season for Slay. Let's talk about it, man. I want to also talk about some reports that the Philadelphia Eagles defense has been struggling. Now, is that because the offense is so good, or is that because the defense is bad? We about to find all that out. Now, like I said, the defense is the higher of my concern. Let's keep it a stack. They are a higher of my concern, but at the same time, we talking about Vic Fangio. And they also said that Vic Fangio was struggling with the Dolphins defense last year. But I still feel like that Dolphins defense was top 15 or higher. You know what I mean? So I really don't understand how they could say that Vic Fangio and his defense been struggling, and he's basically asking, is the game too fast for Vic now? Is it is it different than where he started? But look, let me tell you something about Vic, man. Vic is a veteran. Vic has been in the league for a very long time, super experienced, have seen everything. He's a guy who can take your defense and take it to a top 15 defense in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? And also in Miami, they was dealing with a lot of injuries last year. You know what I mean? So, and he still had a really good defense, a decent defense, mid-tier. But they said that he was struggling, but it is what it is. We're going to talk about all that. But I don't see that happening this year, man. I don't see that happening because the Philadelphia Eagles are on a mission. This team is on a mission. And we have cornerbacks this year. We got Slay. We got Isaiah Rodgers. Yeah, we're a little thin at safety. I feel like we could still throw some safeties out there. Definitely bring in Justin Simmons if that's available. I don't know. He is visiting with the Saints today. But at the same time, if that don't work out, man, I would definitely try to acquire Justin Simmons because we really, really need some safety help, man. Because right now, we got Sidney Brown. He's not going to be ready for the first couple games. We even had an injury from C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I think he'll be ready to start the season. James Bradbury starting right now at safety. And people saying he's been playing all right. He's been doing all right. But you got to show me, man. You already know how I feel. But I still think we need some rotation there. Avonte Maddox, that's probably why we've been seeing a lot of Quinyon in the slot, because if we can't stay healthy there, maybe they can put Avonte Maddox back there to play safety. We can't forget that, because Avonte Maddox did start his career playing safety. He can play safety, So, I mean, maybe that's the road they want to go down. They want to try if they can get Avonte Maddox back there with C.J. Gardner-Johnson, or maybe they might, because I don't know. Let's run down the safeties right now. We got C.J. Gardner-Johnson, we got Cooper DeJean. He could play safety as well, but he's injured right now. I don't think he'll be ready. I don't know if he'll be ready for the preseason. I don't know yet. We got to find out. He might be ready the last game, maybe. But we'll keep you updated on that. So we got Bradbury. We got Reed Blankenship. And I trust Reed Blankenship back there. But I think that, he does suffer from injuries. He does get hurt because he fly around, man, and make tackles. Let's keep it a stack. I know a lot of people don't like Reed Blankenship, but I actually think he's a good safety. He can come up and play box safety. He can go back there and play free safety. You know, he can really do whatever we need to do. And we can move C.J. Gardner-Johnson around just like that as well. You know, so I see how we don't probably want to overpay, because right now you're going to have to pay that bread for Justin Simmons. Maybe I feel like to me he's taking a chance. He's taking a chance on what he has. He want to see what he has before he go ahead and make that leap. But you about to miss the boat on Justin Simmons, because I think he might be going to New Orleans, who we do see this season. Hopefully we get to go there twice this year. That's the goal. The goal is to go to New Orleans, Mercedes-Benz Stadium twice. But look, man, I'm super excited. I'm super excited just to see some football tonight. And then on Saturday, we got some football as well. It's preseason. Football's back. Hada is very, very happy. You know I am, bro. I've been yapping y'all ears off and talking in my ish all off season, nonstop. And now, man, and I've been telling y'all the Philadelphia Eagles gonna be good. I've been diving into it. I've been telling y'all why I think they're gonna be good, why I think we might struggle. But the Philadelphia Eagles is back. And if you made it this far in the video, please do me a favor. Do the channel a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Do all that jazz to keep Hada in rotation. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? For now, Hada out.
Yeah, I got some diamonds on me dancing, looking like they prancing. Always on my BI, we talking about expansion. Looking at a mansion, open up the benches, hanging off the blicky, empty out the sticky, shooting like I'm Jimmy. Chipwood, this good, sorry that I'm this hood.